Hello everybody, welcome back to the Painscreek Killings. We were going to, we got the code, right, for the shed? Question mark? Yes? Yes. 8831, that's what we're doing. Got a bit creepy the other night. I took a break yesterday, it's a couple days after. I let you know this because now you know I might forget some minor things, but still pretty fresh memory. I was gonna play every single night, but then that one night I did like what 6 or 7 recordings. So I needed a bit of a break. Have a drink, play some Apex. Don't worry about talking into a microphone and getting creeped out. But I really don't think that's the direction. Well, let me rephrase that. I really hope we don't go in a supernatural direction. If so, the fucking moment aliens come into play, I'm fucking done with this game. I'm sorry, but I was gonna finish it. If you throw aliens into my fucking murder mystery, fuck you. Never playing another of your games again either. I mean, it's so unnecessary. I don't think this game is going to do it. I'm just like, I've riled myself up here about other games like Kona, and it's like, just fucking give me. Aliens are not interesting. They're not. They're only interesting in how they affect us, because even if aliens do exist, which I'm pretty sure there's some form of alien out there, the ones that, you know, fiction authors come up with are not going to be reality. They're not going to be even close to what an alien is. So they're like zombies, right? Like the zombies themselves, like, don't fucking matter. Like in some movies and stuff, they get a bit weird and give the zombies a story, but your general zombie doesn't fucking matter. It's about the humans in the zombie story. Same thing. But in these games, things have happened. There's no arcs, right? You're just investigating things that have already happened. So we're not, you're not stressed out by the supernatural occurrences. I mean, you personally are. Your character that you're playing is not. So they're pointless. There's literally no point except to scare you, the person. It does not enhance the story in any way. There's my rant. Okay? Fucking get your shit together, story writers and game development. Like, you're so far behind any other form of like fictional entertainment. It's absurd. 8831. Apparently it's angry me tonight. Boom, bing, bang, boo. Can I close this behind me? Okay, makes me feel better. Oliver, from the photo lab, borrowed a shovel. Oh, a shovel! That's what we need! And a wrench. Although we haven't used tools in this game yet, so I don't know if it's actually a thing. Andrew? Wait, Andrew? Andrew Reed. Oh, because he's the gardener. That's right. I see. P.S. We have extras. So I told him he could keep the tools until he was done with them. So does that mean we are... Well, what's his face? Supposedly got tools in the tool chest. Scott. And the tool in the chest, that's where you're supposed to put the tools. But now Andrew here saying there's tools in Oliver's photography hut. That was weird. The map wasn't okay. Thought I couldn't pull the map up in here, and then I was Oliver's photography. That's all I wanted to point out. Ooh, choked a little bit there. Right? All right. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's a 7, not an L. Now, I was gonna get my pad of paper, but I haven't. So, taking up the same dry erase board. 7, 1, 1. Got us a couple keys here. Looks like a mansion room key. Uh-oh. It's the attic, y'all. Ah, this fucking... what's... What? Drawer. Trisha. Drawer. Trisha. Drawer. Yeah, I see the notepad. No. Make sure there's nothing else going on here. It started muttering a little bit, so my gate cut me off. Need to be careful with that. I turned it up a little bit, so hopefully we'll get a less dog barking and fan and just like random shit. This mic's a little more powerful than I'm used to. 1993, 2 years before she died, still writing in a pink diary at the age of 19. I think she's... The age thing's still a bit... I feel like I'm missing something there, but to my understanding, 95, Trisha 21, Derek 21, Scott 16. I mean, I could revalidate that, but I'm gonna go with it. I like being with Scott. I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge me or tell me what to do. He cares what I think. He makes me happy. Scott and I decided to have our secret hideout. It'll be really fun. Mom won't know that we are secretly meeting. Again, in my mind, she's 19. This has got to be right. Because Derek was hired at 16 to drive Charles in 1990, right? I mean, the other option is she is 14, which would make more sense with what she's writing. I must have got that confused. There's no way a 19-year-old girl is writing. She's got a secret hideout. So, okay, we'll readjust. We'll say she's 14, Scott's 14, Derek is 14. I know in Scott's diary he said 5 years older, but no. Fuck, I don't fucking know. So Derek's 5 years older. Okay, that makes him. Fuck. All right, we're gonna have to. We'll review the. We'll figure it out. We'll go back through the diaries and figure out the ages in a moment. So I quit. So I figure that piece out. I'm so glad that. I mean, the voice doesn't really work. I mean, the voice doesn't really work for a 14-year-old girl. I was thinking she's 19, writing in a pink diary, and that's the voice I was going for. We'll keep with it, I guess, just to finish this off, but we might adjust. I'm so glad that Scott is now working at the mansion. Although having Andrew as a supervisor is probably not the best idea. He's drunk all the time. I don't want him to influence Scott in a bad way. Scott has to work the garden the whole day. After that, he has some errands to do. I guess we won't be meeting today. I miss him already. No mention of Derek, by the way. It's looking more and more like a jealous Derek had, you know, I don't think he did the murders necessarily, but he might have triggered something that triggered the murders, right? I wanted to learn photography, so Mom hired Oliver to be my tutor. At first, I thought he would be too old to teach. What did I lapse into there? Plus, his techniques are probably too ancient. But when he came, I was surprised that he's a very humble person. I so surprised. Despite our age differences, as we talked for hours, I felt comfortable. I felt comfortable around him. Then he showed me the photos he took. They were beautiful. It was around this point that I figured out that Oliver is perfect as a tutor. That I shouldn't have been so quick to judge the... Okay, I thought it was something creepy there. That's why in all serious voice. Scott has finally finished moving all the stuff to the cabin. Winter's coming. Okay. It'll be extremely cold in the cabin. The fireplace should help. Maybe I should knit a scarf for Scott. I think I'll visit him today. Oliver. You're next on our list of doodle bugs to spoodle bug. Although that said, I still have a drawer key. And a mansion attic key. Stop that. Bad door. I'm blameless in this. What the fuck is this place back here? Found in the mansion's garden shed, there's something written on the back. What is written on the back is drawer. That's not helpful. Not helpful. Just not. I imagine it has something to do with Trisha's room. Can't get in Trisha's room currently. Or as I recall, where's the attic? Security and Dorothy, right over this way. All right. Take a drink here before we go into the scary attic. All right. Close your eyes, everybody. Nope, not that key. Just hang on. Keep them close. I promise I'll let you know if there's anything scary. Whoa. Way down in the attic? Alright, so far so good. You could probably reopen your eyes. I may flash something up scary the moment you do, like even not in the game, so just keep that in mind. I want to keep you on your toes, you lazy bastards. Secret safe instruction. Tea time. Insert the clock key. Set the time. Turn the key. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. 3:20. I'm so smart. I'm just so fucking smart. Jesus Christ. I'm so impressed with myself. But I don't have the key. I don't have the key yet, right? So I'll probably forget. Let me write this down. Okay. Clock key 3:20. Missed joke there, developers. You missed a funny joke that like would just send your game into the stratosphere. By the way, I don't know if this is a normal thing or if this is really weird, but I shut doors in video games. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I do it. About 3:20. Oh. Nice. I do it much to the annoyance of my teammates in Apex Legends. But it does actually make sense there to do that, just no one does it, so you end up closing it on your teammates sometimes if you're not paying attention. But it's a smart thing to do because then people, you can hear the door open and people don't know that. Is this the garage? Oh. Okay. That you've been in there. In the place. Whatever. Shut up. 93. I'm assuming this is probably Charles. Mom. Oh. I didn't feel well today. I had a nightmare last night. I cannot remember what it was like, but it was unnerving. I see Scott all the time now since he has started working at the mansion. He's always with Trisha. I used to be the one to hang out with Trisha. Okay, it's Derek. Mom says she feels better. You know, it makes sense in the garage too because he's the driver of Charles. Mom says she feels better these days. It's fuck. I need to turn down my volume. My voice is messing me up. It's as if she forgot she even has cancer. I hope she recovers quickly. Mr. Johnson is a great man to help us out like this. Trisha talked to me today. She said Scott is busy recently and she feels lonely. I would never make her feel that way. I cannot say it to her, but I will be there whenever she needs me. We talked a lot. I wish every day would be like today. Again, Derek, I'm sorry, bro, but you did not even get a mention in her diary. Which I had the whole... Alright, sorry, I was adjusting my headset there. I had the whole rant about, the friend switch, and it's like unfair to think your friend knows that you care about them in a way and expect them to get that because they have the friend switch turned on. But friends are important too, right? Like, if someone, you can still have a friend that you write about in your diary if you spend all your time with them. I don't know. I know it's just like the game developer focusing on the stuff you're supposed to focus on. And I think you're supposed to see that Derek doesn't even bear mention in there. But I just wanted to be clear about that. Today, Scott came and asked if I know anything about Father Calvin. Okay, that's the picture we could examine in the church, Father Calvin. So he's another name of something that we need to keep track of, and as such, he goes on the list. I only knew him as the previous church pastor before Father Matthew took over. I told Scott to ask Matthew about it. Scott didn't say anything and left. Looks like they aren't getting along too well. So I think Scott is probably Calvin's son, who he had with somebody. I mean, the only other adult female we know at this point is Trisha's mom, whose death were the person, Vivian, that's it, who's not featured in any of this so far, besides seemingly being a really great person, and being cheated on. Bottle caps. Is that meant to imply alcohols? I don't know. Just don't know. So clearly, okay. Clearly, we're supposed to check out Oliver's place, but we don't have a key for that. We have the numbers 7-1, but has there been any case in which two numbers... I'm sorry, Thomas. I must have forgot to check inventory. Apparently, we are missing a case of Da Vinci's. Please don't tell Mrs. Roberts. Thomas? Not ringing any bells, because the butler's Bertrand, right? Thomas. Oh, Thomasons. Da Vinci. I don't know why that information would ever be something I care about. I can't think of besides throwing out a couple names. Okay, is there a drawer in here? No. Yeah, I know. It says Trisha and it says drawer. Like, Trisha's room is... Wait, there's a whole tea room? Have I been in there? I thought she took tea on the balcony. Also, where's this clock that I don't have the key for, but still need to know where it... Yeah, I don't. And then this is Trisha's room, which I don't have access to. I guess we could try the key here, just in case. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay. But obviously, like, the question with the tea time clock is how the fuck did whoever wrote that down, A, know that it was tea time, and B, why the fuck do they care? Were they trying to rob them? Were they trying to rob them? Was I trying to rob them? Alright, the score thing. I'm sort of panicking here because I don't really know where to... I thought that, you know, there wasn't a whole lot in the shed, but I mean, I guess there was. It pointed us to Oliver as someone, a person of interest, right? But... Oh. Ooh, it's so distant. I don't see a clock. Have you guys seen a clock? Please tell me if you have, because I am psychic. I can't, but I can only read future comments. That's the extent of my abilities. Is there like a mutant story where it focuses on mutants who have shitty abilities? I bet there is. I bet there's a comic like that, right? They should make that a movie. It's probably better than any of the other bullshit X-Men stories we've got, right? There was a story, a hero. Oh, wait, no. Where's this clock? I mean, it looks like we can't inspect any of this stuff, but I did miss it earlier, which I don't like the fact that I didn't know that stuff. Oh, right. I've been in here. I don't know. I don't think there was anything in here. I hope I'm not cutting out too much. Well, I get... Oh, no. Fuck. Well, I guess we're at time anyway, so I guess we're ending the episode here. Hopefully it doesn't end my playthrough. That would suck. Bye.